Good day, Pinoy Clicksters and Mixers. Welcome back to the channel. Most flaming heads are riding motorcycles, but not this one because it is Vox Ignis. Let's go! Okay, so we are looking at the Super Rare Prime from the Deadpool Weapon X set number 47B, Vox Ignis. Okay, so I got this particular figure from the Oxit Brick Break of Howard. I was lucky enough to win 2 slots in one of the weeks, and in one of the boosters in my slot, Vox Ignis was pulled. Okay, so I'm really glad to pull this particular figure because I'm an X-Men collector. Okay, so this is the version of Banshee, by the way. So if you're not familiar, 47A is the Banshee Super Rare in the Krakowan age. Okay, so I think Banshee was recruited by Mother Righteous, okay, to be one of, I guess, her herald. Okay, and then he became the spirit of variance. Okay, that's why it's a flaming skull, but not quite orange, but in this case, a purple flame. Okay, so this we have the spirit of vengeance usually, which is associated to the Ghost Riders, and we have here the spirit of variance. Okay, so nice sculpt. You can see here, very clean, and I love the purple translucent glowing. I don't know if it's glowing. I don't think it is glowing, but loving that purple translucent flame effect. Okay, so let's take a look at what he does. X-Men team ability with the keywords Horseman, X-Men, Herald, Mystical, and Police. He has a trait which is a rider must have a steed. At the beginning of the game, you may place Vox Ignis on an adjacent friendly character's card. This game is if Vox Ignis is on that character's card, that character can use Vox Ignis other traits and has, when this character is KO'd or replaced, Vox Ignis place Vox Ignis adjacent to that square to the square this character last occupied. So protected pulse wave, and that character also gains the power to place Vox Ignis in an adjacent square. Okay, so this is, I think, a bit of a gamble because he comes in at 90 points. So if you possess someone, or in this case, I would say pilot, okay, pilot someone, then you are putting out of the map or off the map 90 points of possible figures. Okay, so 90 points can be a bit stiff because that means you're losing almost a third of your total points and therefore a third of your attacking power. Okay, so but that is done at the beginning of the game. I would have loved it if it's done like any point during the game. Okay, to offer flexibility for this particular trait. Okay, um, so although I'm a big fan of Vox Ignis, I was a bit sad that they did not have a legacy card for Juggernaut. Okay, because Juggernaut was there was an epic moment in the comics wherein Vox Ignis was possessing or had the Juggernaut as his steed. Okay, so the unstoppable Juggernaut piloted by Vox Ignis. It was an epic and probably the thumbnail for this particular video. Okay, so I do have a bunch of Juggernauts that would have been great for that particular steed role here. Okay, and of course, from the House of X set, this Juggernaut also, can you just imagine, okay, that Juggernaut coming towards you with the Vox Ignis on top. But anyway, perhaps in the next X-Men set. Okay. So going back to Vox Ignis, he has an improved targeting hindering and characters. So that's always good as he has running shot and 6 range to targets. And then at the back are a couple of traits. So again, anyone possessed by Vox Ignis also gets these traits, which are the first one, Spirit of Variance, Cosmic, and Mystics. So this character has a minimum range of 4. Okay, so granting those without range, a range of 4, so which can be good. Um, Perhaps someone that doesn't have cosmic and that's easily outwittable. This can be a good way to compensate for that. And granting mistakes is always a great thing. And a second trait that it grants to the possessed character, Scream of Chance, which is mind control, penetrating psychic blast. So when this character attacks a single character, any positive modifiers to that target's defense value becomes negative. So the perplex, the energy shield deflection, the close combat reflexes, they become now negative modifiers. Okay, so and that can really matter. Some say put Vox Ignis in a 200 point Kong and just go to town with Kong. Okay, or I would probably use this in one of a semi-tentpole character like a Namor or Akira Wolverine, perhaps. Okay, so just to give those characters cosmic team ability. Okay, because if they have cosmic, then they also have willpower that will enable them to remove action tokens. Okay, so that's it for Vox Ignis. What do you guys think? Share your thoughts on the comments. Team ideas for Vox Ignis. I'm also open. So until the next Heroclix highlight. Bye bye.